Welcome back to Newburyport High School as we get you ready for Newburyport Clippers girls basketball here. They're hosting the Masco Chieftains. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley in what is a big game for the 8-6 Newburyport Clippers here. This is a tough Masco team, 11-4. Masco has already clinched their postseason tournament berth. Newburyport with a lot of work to do here and a tough schedule down the stretch, and they need to try to find a way to get a couple of tough wins here. This game a little bit delayed because the JV game went long, as mentioned. But we're just about ready to get things going here. We'll tune out for the national anthem and be right with you in just a moment.
Girls basketball game between the Masconomet Chieftains and our own Newburyport Clippers.
Starting lineups being announced.
KBN League is committed to maintaining the true spirit of athletics through sportsmanship. Please cheer both teams in a positive manner and demonstrate good sportsmanship throughout the game. Good luck to both teams. And now the starting lineups. First for the visiting Chieftains, at guard, number 3, Matt Graves.
Mac Graves has been playing on the varsity now for, this is her third year. She's only a junior. She is the engine that propels this Masco team. She's a little bundle of energy. It'll be tough controlling her. Whoever's got that job tonight will have to be on their toes, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to put 2 or 3 people to cover her because she's just go, go, go.
Masco's in their road maroons here tonight. Coach Dutchfield for Newburyport. Third team about to be announced here. Clippers in their home white. Looking at the Kavanaugh junior. Anna Hickman, senior guard.
So just the old visual test looking at the Masco team. They just don't have a lot of height. I don't think any of those girls are over maybe 5'9" or 5'10". So they're another team that will probably like to push the ball up the court, pick up the pace.
All right, Audrey Cooper always impresses me when the high school kids get up and can do that. That's a lot of pressure right there.
And there's been going on for years. There's a lot of talent here at Newburyport High School.
Absolutely. Again, Drew Mulholland alongside my partner Jeff Foley here tonight. Newburyport Clippers in a big tilt getting ready to host the Masco Chieftains girls basketball here on PortMedia. A big game here for these Clippers. As mentioned, coming to this one 8-6. On paper, it looks like they put themselves in a good spot to make that tournament. Again, you're going to be 500, but they have a tough road down the stretch, Jeff, as you were mentioning earlier. They got a tough schedule on the back end, so wins are gold here.
Yeah, they really need this. This is the biggest, by far, the biggest game of the year for these girls. And I'm looking at the roster for Masconomet. They only have 2 seniors on the team. So they're youthful. And hopefully Newburyport, especially Newburyport guards, can take advantage and lead this team to a win tonight, Drew.
Abigail Gillingham is going to take the tip for Newburyport. First Masco's number 22, Callie McSweeney. And we're underway here from Newburyport High School. Newburyport wins the tip. Anna Hickman brings it in, dips it off, jumper from Megan Wynn. Rattles home. Newburyport with the first bucket of the game, 2-0 Clippers.
Yeah, and Masco's playing zone defense. They cannot match up man-to-man with the size of Newburyport. Nice pass by number 10.
That was Morgan Bravado throwing it down low, finding Paige Richardson. 2-2 in the early going here. Both teams looking good offensively to start. Here comes Anna Hickman, dips it off to Haddon. Caitlin Haddon drives the lane. Ryder does not go. Right-handed runner does not go. Rebound pulled down by Masco.
Nice effort there by Abigail Gillingham trying to get that rebound. She showed a lot of energy.
Here comes Graves. She drives it to the free throw line, gives it up, gets it back, pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. There's Matt Graves. Boy, did that look smooth. Masco goes up 5-2 here in the early going. Megan Wynn brings the ball up for Newburyport.
Masco in a half-court trap.
Finds Kavanaugh in the corner. Back to Wynn. Wynn dumps it down to Haddon. Haddon tries to throw a little lefty runner in. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Masco. And here the other way comes Graves. Graves looking to run. Good pass Up the court, lays it in, Kelly McSweeney. Masco running like getting up and down there. Like you said there, Mac Graves running the show. Newburyport looking to get things back. Going to be a foul on the floor as Anna Hickman drives the ball. Coach Crutchfield not happy with the Clippers getting back on defense there.
Yeah, she's letting them know.
Coach was telling me before the game, inbound turned away, that this was ugly the last time they played. Masco got Newburyport by 40. She expects things to go differently tonight on the home floor. She said, we just got to stop turning the ball over. Too many turnovers last time for us, Masco. And right on the money.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil, as Morgan Bravado with the steal there for Masco. It's going to be Masco basketball, already up 7-2 here in the first minute and a half. Matt Graves has it. Brings it across the divisional line. She's guarded by Hickman. Throws it in the corner to Richardson.
Newburyport in man-to-man.
Ball comes back to Graves. Graves dumps it down low. There's a turnover. Stolen by Abigail Gillingham. Haddon back the other way. Swings it to Megan Wynn. Megan Wynn looking to drive the paint. Kicks it back to Kavanaugh. Gets it down low. Gillingham. Jumper does not go. In and out. Loose ball underneath. It's going to go Masco's way. Good battle by Gillingham underneath. It seems like they can work that size mismatch down there.
Yeah. And I'm sure Coach Crutchfield is happy with that shot. She had a lot of space down there. Abigail carved out space and got a nice shot.
Matt Graves brings the ball up for Masco. Gets it to Bavaro. Picks up. Bavaro drives the lane. Pretty little drive. Lays it in. Finger roll with the right hand. Not much resistance there from Newburyport. And it's quickly 9-2 Masco here in the early going. Bring it up for the Clippers to Sammy Kavanaugh. Ball dumped down low. Another turnover from Newburyport with the steal is Matt Graves. Graves flying up the court. Dips it back to Bravado. Bravado again drives the lane. We're going to have a jump ball. Good play by Sammy Kavanaugh there, getting her hands in.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot of that.
Possession arrow is going to go to Newburyport, and that is a very angry Coach Karen Crutchfield of Newburyport. She's going to take an early timeout here as she has both hands on her head, and it's going to be an early, quick little pep talk right through it, and Masco's going to put pressure on you, though. Look at this, right out of the timeout, Masco going to the full court press. Ball inbounded. Clippers able to beat this press pretty good here. They get it across the divisional line. Sammy Kavanaugh finds a cutting. Oh, tough break there as Gillingham's old. Layup does not go. Back the other way comes Masco. It's going to be another layup from Masco in transition. Masco gets up and runs after those rebounds. Layup made there by Marissa DeLucia. Clippers quickly back the other way. Sammy Kavanaugh. Turnover again as Megan Wynn's pass is picked off. Back the other way comes Masco. Matt Graves. She is a one-woman press break. Matt Graves, my goodness, she's quickly fouled.
She's not the little train that could. She's the little train that does.
11-2 Masco here in the early going. Clippers going to find their footing here. Usually starts on the defensive end. Throw the ball back to Graves in the backcourt. She brings it up, swings it to McSweeney. Ball gets back to Graves, cutting McSweeney, and the layup does not go. Clippers catch a break there as that was a beautiful offense run there by Masco. Clippers looking to answer. Haven't scored here since that first possession of this basketball game. Kavanaugh drives the lane, thinks about the free throw jumper, turns it down, and the shot by Vandenberg is blocked. Sadie Vandenberg getting her first moments of this basketball game.
Yeah, Callie McSweeney with a nice defensive play there from Masco.
Jumper by Morgan Bavardi from Masco does not go. Clippers come down with the rebound. They look to push it. Anna Hickman driving. Layup does not go. Rebound battle for underneath. Good job by Masco's McSweeney.
McSweeney again with the rebound. She's probably the only one that's on the Masco team that's capable of having a big rebound game. Everyone else looks like they're guards and handle the ball more than rebound.
They are a bit undersized, but boy, does Masco move the ball well. Their offense very smooth, a lot of rhythm. Graves dumps it down low to DeLucia. Ball on the floor.
Kavanaugh.
Good grab there by Bravado. Nice find, late shot clock. Chance by Richardson does not go, and the Clippers come down with the basketball. Back the other way come the Clippers across the divisional line. That should be a foul right in front of us, and it is, as Sammy Kavanaugh got blocked.
Bavardi.
Foul to Masco is Morgan Bavardi.
And that's only the second. Newburyport has one foul.
Maggie Pond's going to inbound the ball for the Clippers, trailing 11-2. They got that first bucket of the game, Newburyport did. They have not scored since.
No, it's been almost 5 minutes. Definitely more than 4 minutes since they. But Abby Gillingham has had some nice opportunities, and those will go. Just sometimes they don't like to go in the hoop.
And a Hickman drops it off to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gets it down low. Ball comes back to Hickman. Nice pass to Gillingham. Jumper, she's fouled. That's going to be a shooting foul.
Yeah.
That'll put Gillingham to the line here as the Clippers look to break this 11-0 Masco run. 3:25 to go first quarter. 11-2 Masco over Newburyport. See if Gillingham can knock a couple free throws down here and get Newburyport back on track. First one up and good.
This will be an important part of Newburyport's game tonight. The last couple games they've been struggling offensively, so they need to take advantage when they can put the foul shot in and get a free point. There you go.
Both free throws go for Abigail Gillingham. 11-4 the Masco lead. So all said and done here, been a bit of an ugly first quarter for Newburyport, but only a 7-point game as you look at the clock and still 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Masco basketball. There is Graves. Graves swings it to DeLucia. DeLucia back to Graves. Graves really quick, gets that first step, finds the open shooter. DeLucia does not go. Rebound pulled down by Masco. Paige Richardson. Richardson gets it out of trouble to Lucy Palmer. Back to Graves. Graves drives the lane. Nowhere to go. Good defense from Newburyport. And Graves, I believe, they're going to say she stepped on the line, or are we going to get a foul call? Looks like a foul call here.
It looks like a foul, but...
foul on the floor on Newburyport's.
Graves, I think, tried to bite off a little more than she could chew there. She went into the trees of Newburyport. I don't think the coach is too enthused about her doing that.
Foul to Maggie Pons there of Newburyport, and there's Graves wide open looking at three. Good stroke, but it does not go. Rebound pulled down by Pons. Here comes Newburyport, and a Hickman. And a Hickman driving the lane. Good find down low. Vandenberg can't finish. Rebound pulled down by Masco's McSweeney. In transition comes Masco. Lucy Palmer. Palmer to Graves. Another three-ball try. That one goes. Can't give her too many open looks. She missed one a second ago. Wasn't going to mix that one, and it's 14-4 Masco. Hickman has it for Newburyport. Clippers now trailing by 10. Sammy Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh works around the pick. Nice move. Kavanaugh to the rim and gets fouled. Hard foul down low, but she's going to earn herself 2 free throws with 2:19 to go here in the first quarter. Good drive there. Good use getting around that pick. Clippers need to do a little bit more of that. Too stagnant on the offensive zone here. Set some picks, free up some of these guards, drive to the rim. First free throw from Kavanaugh is up and good. Clippers can make some living at the line here.
Yeah, that's 3 out of their 5. 60% of their points so far come via the foul line.
Lead back to single digits now for Masco, 14-5. Kavanaugh tries to cut it to 8 here.
Nice. Oh.
Does not go. Good rebound on the box out there by DeLucia of Masco.
Leah Metzger's in for Newburyport now.
Here comes Graves for Masco, looking to run the offense from the top. Calling out the signals. Swings it to Lucy Palmer. Tries to get into the paint. She does, loses it. Ball comes back out to Graves. Graves swings it again to Paige Richardson. Richardson driving the lane. Looked like pretty good defense there. But a foul is going to be called on Gillingham, Abigail Gillingham.
That's her second. Nope, 24. They haven't gotten it up there on the board yet. They can ill afford to lose, Abby.
Coach Crutchfield, I think, not too happy with that call there. She thought Gillingham went straight up.
Straight up, held her ground, yep. Stayed in her territory, in her plane.
The free throw is good from Paige Richardson. That puts that lead, pushes it back up to 10.
Samantha Kavanaugh takes a seat on the bench, and Katie Haddon comes in. 16-5 now.
Richardson hits them both. And a Hickman brings it up for Newburyport. Quickly bringing it up, pulls it back out. Good transition defense there from Masco as Hickman was definitely looking to push. Ball comes back to Haddon. Haddon looking to drive the lane. She's stripped by guess who? Graves. Graves quickly in transition back the other way. Nobody's going to stop her. All the way to the rim and lays it in with a pretty left hand. Boy, was that nice. Coast to coast from Graves. Got the steal and went all the way for the finish. Hickman looking to answer back the other way for Newburyport. She drives the lane, tries a lefty layup herself, does not go. Rebound pulled down by Gillingham. Gillingham, little jumper, back rim does not go. Rebound pulled down by Masco, and quickly they look to run. Graves calls for it, though, and settles things down for Masco. It's 18-5, final minute of this first quarter. Masco quickly up on Newburyport. Lucy Palmer swings it to Oliver Fillmore. Fillmore to Graves. Graves quickly to the rim. Beautiful move. Split the defense, lays it in. She is tough to stop right now.
She is, but that can't happen. She can't get the ball out by the three-point line and drive to the hole. There's a travel on. So this might be a good time for Crutchfield to call a timeout. And
she's probably looking at the 50 seconds left in the corner here.
She's going to keep it. Yeah. But back to that defense by Newburyport. Some of the big girls have to be able to step. I know that Graves is probably the quickest player they've faced all year. She handles the ball very well, but you've got to step out and protect your rim.
Masco could go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Looks like they're not going to, however. Should be 1 possession each here at the end of the half. 20-5 Masco. With it for the Chieftains is Lucy Palmer. Palmer swings it to Fillmore in the corner. Good find. Driving lane is DiPietro. Shot does not go. Clippers with the rebound. They can pull it out for the last shot here, and probably should. And a Hickman. See if the Clippers have clock awareness here. They're not going to worry about that last shot. It doesn't look like. Driving the lane. Ball comes back to Pons. Pons, a little jumper. Does not go. Rebound pulled down.
That was a nice play by Leah Metz.
Hickman takes a look at the clock here. 10 seconds to go. Dump down low. Looked like a foul.
Yeah.
No call as Jessica Russo came down with a rebound, and then she forced the jump ball. Good work there by Russo. Thought she got fouled on that catch right in the paint there.
Yeah, Leah Metzger's coming in with some energy.
And
travel.
Yeah, it was
So I'm wondering if they're going to give Newburyport the ball. Nope, the referee's just going to say the period ends on the travel call.
All right, so after 1 here from Newburyport High School, it is 20-5 Masco. Tough start for the Clippers here. They'll look to find their footing in the second quarter. Again, big thanks to our sponsors here, Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, the Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley from Newburyport High. Big game here for these Newburyport Clippers, and they have dug themselves a hole after the first quarter of play. Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back with much more here from Newburyport High. It's Newburyport and Masco live from Newburyport High School. All right, back here at Newburyport High School. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside my partner Jeff Foley for the evening. Newburyport trailing Masco after 1 quarter, 20-5. Masco the lead. Clippers looking to cut into this thing. They get the first possession of the second quarter. With it is Megan Wynn. Wynn drives it to the free throw line, kicks it back to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh drives to the paint. Good find in the corner. Jumper Haddon does not go. Good rebound by Masco's number 14, DeLucia. Back the other way comes Masco in transition. Good catch there by Fillmore from Masco. Ball comes back, 3 ball, does not go by Bavardi. Clippers come down with the rebound. Megan Wynn. Wynn throws that ball to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh dumps it down low to Haddon. Clippers good ball movement here. Megan Wynn looking to drive it into the paint. She does. Jumper is blocked. Good block by number 24 of Masco, Olivia Fillmore. Quickly, Masco always looking to run. They get that ball up to Lucy Palmer, who made a nice catch to save it. Kick it back out now to Bavardi. Bavardi drives the lane. Nice little kiss off the glass, 4-2.
Newburyport might consider shooting some outside shots. They've been trying to work the ball low, and they've been successful, but the shots aren't falling. So they might want to change their little strategy and start shooting the ball outside.
Gonna be a block on the floor here as Haddon tried to drive it to the lane. Yeah, might just need somebody to step up and take those outside jumpers here.
And that also stretches out the defense. If Newburyport's not shooting the outside shot, Masco will pack it down low.
Haddon for Newburyport in the corner. Kicks it back to Anna Hickman. Hickman drives the lane. There's a free ball. Megan Wynn does not go front rim. Good battle down low. Haddon tipped it to Abigail Gillingham, and Gillingham lays it in. So good work there down low off the missed 3. Sometimes that's some good offense too. After a missed 3, you can crash the board. So.
Yep. That's their second hoop in the first 7 minutes or so of the game. That's since the opening tip. That's their first basket.
Lucy Palmer taking over at the point guard here for Masco, giving Graves a breather to start this second quarter. Clippers showing a little bit of man zone. Good hands there. by Hickman. Shot clock winding down. Masco has to heave it as Bavardi looked up and saw there was 2 on the shot clock. Decided to let a 3 go, and it's going to be a shot clock violation here with 5:57 to go. Second quarter, 22-7, the Masco lead. The Clippers going to look at this and try to get it to 10, just chip away.
Yeah, yeah. And that was a little, that was a nice little encouraging sequence. They got the basket, and they got a 24-second or 30-second shot clock violation.
Good recovery by...
she's, Katie's getting hacked underneath there. The referee just missed that call.
Caitlin Haddon trying to drive the lane. Back the other way comes Masco. 3-ball chance back, rimmed it. Morgan Bavardi, tough break for Newburyport. I don't think she called the bank there, but it's going to count for 3 nonetheless. 25-7, the Masco lead. Danger zone right now for Newburyport. Got to find a way to get this offense cooking a little bit. And a Hickman grabs the loose ball. Clippers showing a little frustration on the offensive end. Swings it to Haddon. Ball comes down low to Gillingham now. Gillingham gets fouled.
Yeah.
I don't want to start feeding her down low. She seems like she's getting the look she likes down there.
Yeah. And that's 16 fouls on Masco. So with the next foul, they'll be shooting 1-1, and hopefully they can drain a good percentage of their shots.
First free throw does not go. Feels like a big 5 minutes here. Final 5 minutes of this.
Yeah, it could
first
get
half.
Yes. Newburyport's not a big scoring team, so if they get down, they're just not the type of team that can just start throwing threes up and come back from a big deficit.
Second free throw good from Gillingham, and it's now 25-8. Graves checks back in for Masco after a 3-minute breather. That's probably won't get too much more breaks here throughout the day. Ball comes down low to DiPietro, swings it back to Graves. Good pass, Graves. Fillmore jumper does not go. Good rebound down low as Gillingham gets it. Quickly throws it out. Clippers trying to run in transition now. There's Sydney Turner, loses it. Good save by Turner. No save, actually. I guess she was stepped on the baseline. So
yeah.
Ball's going to go over to Masco.
Newburyport had a bit of a break there. Unfortunately, they weren't able to convert. Maggie Pons comes in now for the Newburyport girls, and Masco, I think, called the timeout.
Give yourself a little life going into that halftime locker room.
Right.
This is the problem, though. You got Matt Graves, who's very difficult to stop right now for Newburyport. Graves looking to drive left. Unselfish player, too. I haven't really seen her take a bad shot yet. She's perfectly fine with finding the open shooter as well. Here's Graves driving to the lane. She's going to get to the free throw line. As she went up with the left hand and was bumped.
Yeah, she hasn't just come out of the woods either. She was an all-league player last year as a sophomore.
First free throw attempt here from Graves as she looks to extend this lead. Splashes it through. 26-8, the Masco lead.
Newburyport just doesn't have anyone, I don't think, that's quick enough to stay with her from one end of the court to the other.
I can't imagine there's many in the league that can stay with Matt Graves.
Right.
She's been very impressive here so far. Good little cut down low by Pons. Good find. Layup does not go, however, and back the other way comes Graves and Masco. Graves ahead to Richardson. Back to Graves. Quickly drives the lane. Graves can't quite finish. Got herself in a little bit too deep. Rebound pulled down by Megan Wynn, who looks to throw this ball up to Pons, but they turn it over, and back the other way comes Masco. Long home run pass is deflected away by Megan Wynn. It's going to stay Masco ball underneath the Clippers hoop here. 4:03 to go, second quarter, 27-8, the Masco lead.
Anna Hickman back in for Newburyport. She is probably the one that's most capable of shutting down or slowing down Graves.
Good pass off the inbound. Richardson found an open DiPietro, who had a layup, but her hands failed her there. Ball just went out of bounds. She couldn't believe it. Hands on her head for a moment, but hustles back on defense as it is Newburyport basketball now. Masco really trying to keep this pressure up on the Clippers, already up by 19 and showing that full court press. Maggie Pons able to break the pressure, however, gets it to Hickman. Hickman top of the three-point line. Good find down low, but again stripped. There's that active hands by Masco as Caitlin Haddon had it stripped.
Bavardi, yeah. Nice block right there by Abigail.
Masco brings it back the other way. DiPietro loses it. Nice find down low. Layup missed by Richardson, but second try goes as Olivia Fillmore was there for the second attempt, and the lead is now 21 for Masco, 29-8. Here's Hickman, top of the three-point line. Hickman looking to drive. Kicks it to Pons. Pons in trouble. Throws it to Gillingham. Gillingham swings it to Sydney Turner. Sydney Turner in the corner. Stripped momentarily, gets it back. There's Hickman, tries to find a cutting Haddon. Haddon lost it. Back the other way comes Masco. Good hands there by Bavardi. That was Paige Richardson, actually. Richardson gets it to Bavardi. Left-handed runner does not go. Bavardi gets her own rebound. That's going to make the Newburyport coaching staff unhappy there. These second chance opportunities. Little cutter, beautiful pass. It was DiPietro finding the star, Matt Graves, and she'll be at the line for two here, already leading this thing 29-8. Well, we said it was going to be a big final 4 or 5 minutes, and so far it has been all Masco.
Yeah.
Last time these two teams played, Masco won this game by about 40. Coach Crutchfield told me that she didn't see it going that way again. She thought they'd be better with the ball, but turnovers. You can't turn the ball over first this Masco team because they like to run in transition.
And they've got 5 players out there, maybe 7 if you count girls coming off the bench, that they can all dribble, attack, pass, and shoot. It's just a different type of team than Newburyport, with Newburyport's height.
Great take.
Type of game that Newburyport likes to play.
Anna Hickman on the take here. Good job. She just put her head down and got to the rim, so that puts Newburyport in double digits now. 31-10 the score. Let's see if Hickman gets a little more aggressive here now that this lead has grown. 3 ball does not go from Graves. Clippers down with the rebound. Good job there by Vandenberg. Gets it ahead to Hickman. Let's see if Hickman can get it going. Swings it to Pons. Pons thought about throwing it to Vandenberg and said she drives to the rim as well, and she's going to get to the free throw line herself. Good drive by Maggie Pons. So
yes,
Clippers showing a little fight here.
I think with Coach Crutchfield, if they don't show fight, they'll be sitting next to her on the bench. That's what she's looking for.
Pons' first free throw. Up and good. Cuts the lead to 20, so sticking around here. Final 2:19 of the first half. Maybe try to get this thing to 15. Chip away a little bit. Second free throw from Pons is up and good. So she's making some hay at the free throw line here. 31-12 the Masco lead. Matt Graves bringing it up across the divisional line for the Chieftains. Throws it ahead to Sarah Fogarty. Bavardi finds a cutting Fogarty, and she is fouled and will get to the free throw line. Sarah Fogarty there, good little backdoor cut until they work on that one in practice a lot. Bavardi was just holding that ball, waiting for that backdoor cut, and made a great pass. Fogarty at the line for 2. Lefty. First one up and good. Free throw shooting's been pretty good tonight. Both teams kind of making the teams pay when they get to the line. 2 for 2 there from Sarah Fogarty. I say this as I was never a good free throw shooter back in the day. Right, turnover right up the inbound. Good recovery though as Graves drove it right into the Clipper defense. Russo with the block. Newburyport back the other way. Sydney Turner, good pass to Pons, and Pons is going to get to the free throw line again. So good cutting, good passing there, and some tight spaces in the paint. And Maggie Pons is going to get back to that free throw line where she just made 2.
Yeah, and this helps the pace. Is favorable to Newburyport if they can slow the game down. You don't want to get in a running match with this team. So if they can stop the clock, slow the game down, the pace, and make their foul shots, that'll be a plus for them.
Maggie Pons makes the first free throw. The lead is 20, 33-13. $1:50 to go in this first half. Pons' second free throw rims around and good. See if Newburyport can get a couple big stops here to end this first half and get a little momentum into that locker room here.
They're in a man-to-man, and this should prevent Masco from being able to run.
Long shot by Bavardi. I'm not sure the Masco bench wanted that shot.
No, but that's what happens when you throw a defense at them. They have to take that outside shot because the drive to the lane has been shut down.
Something tells me Coach Bob Romeo didn't like that shot, and quickly to the bench goes Morgan Bavardi. Take a minute to think about that long 3 early in the shot clock.
Yeah.
Clippers
leading
basketball.
by 20.
Right. Anna Hickman looking to drive the lane. Swings it back to Hayden. Back to Hickman. Hayden tries to throw it over the top. Turnover there. She's looking for Vandenberg. Pass did not work out. And back the other way comes Masco. That has been the story of this first half. Newburyport turnovers. Masco looking to score in transition. Here's Graves. Swings it to Richardson. Richardson to Fogarty. Fogarty stripped by Hickman. It's going to be a jump ball. Good job there by Hickman, just getting her nose in and forcing a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Masco here with 53 seconds to go in this first half. 11 seconds on the shot clock here for Masco, so they'll have to get into this offense pretty quickly. Graves takes one peek at the clock. Swings it to Palmer. Palmer drives the lane. Little scoop shot. She's going to get fouled. Little bailout there as Newburyport had played pretty good defense there for 20 seconds of that shot clock, but to the line for Masco, it's going to be Lucy Palmer.
Lucy Palmer is a freshman.
Getting a lot of minutes as a freshman.
Yeah.
Free throw rims in and out. Still has the second one here and a chance to get this lead back to 24 Masco. Second free throw from Palmer is up and good. So 20-point lead for Masco, 46 seconds to go in this first half. It's 34-14. Maggie Pounds with it for Newburyport. Masco showing that token pressure again. Here comes Anna Hickman across the divisional line. Hickman looking to go to work on Graves. Let me tell you, Graves plays good defense too. Ball thrown down. Vandenberg lost it, gets it right back. Vandenberg, good little spin move, can't finish with the left hand, but gets it back. Great work by Vandenberg. Good hustle, but the Clippers turn it over as Haddon throws it away.
Haddon, I think, was anticipating
cut from Hickman.
Hickman going into the corner for a three. Hickman decided to stay out top.
Yeah, the flow a little bit off for Newburyport right now. Final 10 seconds of this first half. Masco gets the ball to Graves, their star. Her three ball is blocked. Clean block, going to go out of bounds though off Newburyport. 6.7 seconds here for Masco to get off a shot. The shot clock is off. The four corners out of bounds here, play from Masco. Ooh, Graves is left wide open. That's not what you want to do. Clippers catch a break though as she front rims it. And that's going to take us to the end of the first half.
I think that's going to count.
I would have liked to have seen a review on that. I didn't think she got it off, but you're right. The ref did say that was going to count if it went.
It was very close, and I think the ref did a good job in giving her the benefit.
We would have had trouble here, too. I don't think they have the official review like they do at the college game.
No, the referees probably would have had to got together and taken a vote.
They could have reviewed our tape if they wanted.
Yeah. Well, Newburyport, they have their work cut out for them, obviously. They're not going to come out and score 20 straight points to get back in the game. But Coach Crutchfield is probably in there, going to be talking to them about cutting down the fast break points, the drives to the hoop. I think they're going to try to make Masco shoot the threes from the outside and take their luck and check their luck to see if Masco can miss some. And I also think for Newburyport to get back into this, Drew, is they're going to have to make some three-point shots. And I'm not sure. I think Katie Haddon is a good three-point shooter. I don't know who else. Maybe Anna Hickman could shoot some threes. But I think that's probably the most going to be the most effective way to get back into the game.
And of course, it all starts on the defensive end as well. Mac Graves really running the show for Masco. Seems like she's got a lot of fans here at halftime, talking with the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, her family I'm familiar with. Her grandfather and some of her grandfather's brothers started a business in Somerville. I'll put a plug out for ABC Movers. And I worked for him for a few years. And now the son is running the show. And this Graves is the granddaughter. And maybe she'll be running the business. Well, she runs the business half as well as she runs this offense. I think they'll make a lot of money.
Only a junior, too. Got another year, so dangerous future here for Masco. Again, they lead Newburyport 34-14 at the end of the first half here. Interesting, Masco decides to stay out on the floor during the halftime and keep shooting around. I guess when you have it going, no need to go into the locker room.
Don't fix it if it's not broken.
Coach Crutchfield has taken her Clippers into the locker room here to regroup, down by 20. Again, we want to say a big thanks to our sponsors. This does not happen without them. The Newburyport 5-cent savings back, the Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's, who will bring you the post-game show after this basketball game as well. We'll see if Newburyport can make some hay and get back into this one here in just a moment. Take a break and we'll have second half action for you in just a few minutes. Again, my name is Drew Mulholland alongside my partner Jeff Foley. Keep it here. We'll be back with more Newburyport Clippers basketball, PortMedia. All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School here as the Newburyport Clippers trail Masco 34-14 at the end of the first half. A big second half action ahead. Clippers going to get out early here in this second half. They trail by 20. 8-6 on the year, these Clippers, so it's a big basketball game coming in. They're going to finish strong here in these next couple weeks, try to make a state tournament run with a tough schedule ahead. This is a tough Masco team, and they showed why they're so tough. A lot of transition points. They're led by Matt Graves, who came out firing here in this first half for Masco. We'll see if the Clippers can try to contain her a little bit as we go. My name is Drew Mulholland, alongside my partner Jeff Foley. Sponsors today, Newburyport 5-cent savings bag, the Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's.
Okay, Newburyport was led by Abigail Gillingham with 5, Maggie Pons 4, Braves 14 for Masco, and Morgan Bavardi with 7.
Out of the locker room, here comes Newburyport. First possession for the Clippers. And there's a turnover right off the bat, so not exactly the first possession that Newburyport wanted there. With the basketball is Matt Graves for Masco across the divisional line, looking to go to work on Anna Hickman. Swings this ball to McSweeney. Graves looking for a cutter, finds McSweeney, kicks it into the corner. Richardson drives the lane, shot does not go, rebound pulled down by Haddon.
Yeah, I think if Anna Hickman can shut down Graves, that will have a big effect on the entire Masco team going forward.
Back in the way comes Newburyport. That's going to be a double dribble. Sammy Kavanaugh caught in the act there. Graves brings it up across the divisional line for Masco. First minute gone of this third quarter. Masco lead stays at 20. Little runner, nice little take there to the rim. Morgan Bavardi for 2, and the lead is 22 for Masco. Anna Hickman brings it up for Newburyport. Guarded by Graves. Good defense by Graves, and the strip turnover there. Paige Richardson grabs it, she gets it to Graves. Graves swings it to Bavardi, drives the lane. And we're gonna have a travel. We have an injured Clipper back behind the play, Abigail Gillingham.
I think she got her knee banged. She looks like she's gonna be able to make it over to the bench on her own. But I think she got maybe a knee to the knee. So she's going to sit down, probably put some ice on it. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Medical staff working on her behind the Clippers bench. Bringing it up for Newburyport is Anna Hickman. Turnover there from Hickman. Good steal from Masco's Richardson. Drives it all the way and one. Richardson gets the steal and goes coast to coast and the foul. So Masco coming out of the, well, they never went to the locker room, but coming into the second half firing.
Yeah. And that's gonna drive Coach Crutchfield mad. She's wondering why Anna Hickman made that pass. And I think if you're gonna be turning the ball over now for Newburyport, you're gonna be coming out of the game. You gotta cherish the ball.
Value the rock. Haddon has it for Newburyport. Backdoor cut. That does not work. Sammy Kavanaugh trying to go backdoor.
Just can't get in any rhythm. That should have been a bounce pass, but
Trout has been taken out of this game here too, with Newburyport's inefficiency on the offensive end. Usually starts on the defensive end. Let's see if a couple steals and maybe can go back the other way. Masco, nice little dish. There's number 5 on Masco, Paige Richardson, looking for number 14, Marissa DeLucia. DeLucia couldn't quite handle it. Newburyport forces a turnover there.
Samantha Kavanaugh got banged right there too, so she's probably feeling a little pain.
Coach Crutchfield looking for some answers. Gone to Lily Troop there, bringing the ball up for Newburyport. First real action. There's another Newburyport turnover, and here comes Masco in transition.
Yeah, this just can't happen anymore. They're throwing more balls to Masco than their own players.
Graves finds it open Bavardi, and Bavardi knocks down a three. 41-14, the Masco lead. This thing is getting a little bit ugly from Newburyport High. There is Thorpe. Thorpe turns it over. Masco's defense just playing all sorts of tricks on Masco. Good hustle back the other way from Sammy Kavanaugh. 41-14, the Masco lead. 5:24 to go, third quarter.
Yeah, it's too bad Newburyport didn't come in with more intensity and I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but it's like they didn't come to play. They're just going through the motions, it looks like.
It's clearly a good Masco team, too. Graves has it off the inbound, looking to go to work on Troop. Graves swings it to Richardson. Richardson dumps it down low to McSweeney, kicks it back. Three ball from Bavardi does not go. Masco first all these loose balls. Richardson grabbed it but stepped on the baseline. It's going to be Newburyport basketball. 5:10 to go, third quarter. 41-14, the Masco lead. Coach Crutchfield really going to her bench, really tapping on everybody there, seeing if we can get a spark in some way.
Well, not even that. I think she wants to know who's ready to play, who's going to take care of the ball, run the offense the way they do in practice, and not throw the ball away.
And there's another turnover. Graves with the steal for Masco. Graves looking to drive it, pulls it back out. Looks to reset, guarded by Hickman.
They got to be careful. They might have more turnovers than points tonight.
Graves, little arm bar, pushes off, steps back, and knocks down another jumper. Boy, is that impressive. Hickman brings it up for Newburyport, 43-14 now as this lead grows to quickly approaching 30. Ball dumped down. Newburyport trying to make some hay down low. Another turnover. Back the other way comes Masco. It is Bavardi. Bavardi driving the lane. Left-handed layup does not go. She's fouled. Bavardi go to the line for two here. With Masco up 43-14. 4:17 to go, third quarter.
I think Coach Crutchfield now will take fouls over giving the ball away. When you foul someone, it's showing that you're putting some effort in, and Leah Metzger right there was giving it full effort. And foul was committed, but I tell you, Crutchfield coach is probably not that upset as when you juxtapose that to the number of turnovers that we've had in the first 3+ minutes here of this second half.
Two free throws go for Bavardi, and the lead is 31 for Masco, 45-14 halfway through this third quarter. Bringing the ball up is Hickman for Newburyport. Hickman to Pons. Pons looking to drive baseline. Good little play. Dips that ball out to Vandenberg.
Yep.
Vandenberg couldn't find Metzger.
Well, it wasn't a turnover. It wasn't a turnover. It was a good effort from three people that don't really see a lot of action. So,
Masco basketball. Lucy Palmer bringing it up for Masco. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. 45-14. Swings it to DiPietro. DiPietro throws it to the free throw line. This Fillmore. Backdoor cut. Nice play. Spins around and a layup for Paige Richardson. The Masco offense is a clinic right now. 47-14, the lead. Pawns for Newburyport. Good pass. Dumps it down low to Vandenberg. Vandenberg back to Pawns, who drives the lane and is fouled. It's a good little entry pass there to Vandenberg. I'd like to see her just go up strong with that. She's probably going to get fouled.
Right, yeah, she returned the pass right there.
A little bit too unselfish.
And it was a nice bounce pass. And they drew a foul. Maggie Pons will be shooting.
Pons has made some hay at the free throw line tonight. This one got the announcer jinx. She misses that one. Second one to come. Masco going to their bench a little bit. Sarah Fogarty back in. Tough night on the offensive end. You look at that clock, 3:30 to go in this third quarter, getting
14,
late.
Yeah.
14 points. that kind of night. His Pons air balls a free throw.
That wouldn't bother me if I was coaching as much as the turnovers.
Well, they go hand in hand.
They do. You turn the ball over, you're not going to score. Yeah, you're right. But you got to take care of the turnovers before you can take care of the shots.
Lucy Palmer gets it off to Fogarty. Fogarty to Bavardi. Bavardi swings it to Palmer. Palmer back to Fogarty, top key. Good first step there. Drives it to the lane. Good defense by Newburyport.
Yeah, that was Vandenberg. She's having a good game.
Fogarty there kind of hurt. She jammed her finger, and she needs a whistle here. She's looking for a little help from the referees. Jumps back in the play. Good for her. She actually got a hand on that, I think.
Yeah, she did.
Injured Fogarty.
Yeah.
She's in some real pain, too. I don't think the referees have noticed it. Lay in there from Bavardi, and a good job there from Masco's coach, Bob Romeo, getting a whistle there. He knew his player was in some trouble, so gets the layup and a timeout for Masco, as this thing has, needless to say, gotten out of hand. 49-14, the Masco lead late third quarter.
But I guess we've all learned to know that you really can't predict it, because Philadelphia last year had a backup quarterback and a first-year coach, and they beat us. So
yeah, it's been a crazy year with counted out, and then here we are again. Unbelievable. Back to another Super Bowl. We hope you all have a good weekend again, folks. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley. Newburyport girls basketball is sending Pons there with a little jumper. Maggie Pons from the free throw line. Good little hit right there. Gets Newburyport. Well, gets them a much needed bucket. Let's put it that way. 49-16, the Masco lead here late third quarter. Masco quickly looking to come back in transition. Good defense as TPH could not finish.
Metzger with the rebound.
Yeah, Leah Metzger just, ball was poked free, but it's going to be Newburyport ball. Pons will inbound, gets it to Hickman. Hickman wears that brace on her left knee there.
Masco now with 2 freshmen in the game, getting some good experience.
I feel like I talked her into that. She dribbled that ball right off the brace that time, out of bounds. Hickman did. I don't know her history. I don't know if that's an old injury or...
I think it is. I think she's had it on all year.
Bringing the ball up for Masco. And there's a Masco turnover. Thrown away by Lucy Palmer. They've had their share of turnovers tonight too. It hasn't been the prettiest of games on both ends, but Newburyport just well, offensively been a little bit of a disaster. Here comes Hickman. Hickman trying to dump it down low, finds Vandenberg, and there you go. That's what I was saying earlier. Find Vandenberg down low, and she has position down there.
Yeah, she definitely can get good position.
Junior forward Vandenberg, first free throw in and out. 49-16 our score. Masco the lead, minute 48 to play in this third quarter. 49-17 as the second free throw goes for Vandenberg.
Sadie's going to have a big say next year in how well this team does. She's improved probably as well as anyone on this team as the year has gone along.
Sadie Vandenberg for
Yes, Sadie.
Masco, good little entry pass there. As Maria Lanzakis getting her first touch of the game, had a chance at a layup. It was stripped away. It's going to be Newburyport ball. Bucket and a half to go third quarter. The lead is 32 for Masco.
Jessica Rousseau is now in, number 44 for Newburyport.
You know, at this point in the basketball game, Jeff, you really don't even want to look at that scoreboard. Just try to play good basketball here.
Yeah, see what we can improve on. So, take some positives away. And I think the most important positive is to get shots. And it doesn't really matter at this point if they go in. You just don't want to turn the ball over. Coach is looking for players that are going to run the offense that they practice every day and get good shots. And if they go in, great. If they don't, hey, you know, they will eventually go in. It's just the nature of the game.
Good defense there by Pons as DiPietro drove it to the lane. She put her head down, and Pons held her ground. Newburyport basketball now. Pons looking to get it on the offensive end. She's going to get called for a travel.
No.
Went into a double team there. Pons did. Masco's given Matt Graves pretty much the whole third quarter off here. A little bit of a break with the big lead.
Yeah. She definitely could be into getting building up on her stats, but Coach Romeo, showing some good sportsmanship, giving his freshmen and sophomores some good experience.
Lucy Palmer drives the lane, tries to throw it into the right-handed runner, does not go. Newburyport's rebound, final 30 seconds of this third quarter. Sammy Kavanaugh around the perimeter, dumps it down low, deflects off a couple hands. Referee looks at the other referee for some help. It's going to stay Newburyport basketball here as they try to cut this thing to 30 before the fourth quarter. Pons, good find. Jump shot does not go from Sydney Turner. Rebound pulled down from Russo. Russo back up strong with it, doesn't get it. Rebound Pons right back up. She's fouled.
So there's some positives there. A nice shot, a good offensive rebound. Looks like Abigail has some ice on the knee over there. Looks like she's going to be okay.
Pons' first free throw up and good. Did not realize Coach Crutchfield took some time off to start a family, but about a decade ago she was a state champion at I believe it was Haverhill.
As a player at Haverhill High School?
No, as a coach.
As a coach?
Yeah.
Oh. I think I did hear that when they hired her.
Yes, I believe it was Haverhill. I think I have that right from the show the other day. But yeah, coach the team to a state championship, so definitely some raw talent on this Newburyport team. I'm sure she's looking forward to getting her hands on the program here. A quick shot at the buzzer does not go from Masco's number 23, Crystal Zipage. First possession of this fourth quarter. Masco's Lucy Palmer brings this ball up. There's Zipage. Swings it to DiPietro. Palmer finds a cutting Lanzakis. It's going to be a jump ball. Good hands there by Newburyport's Kavanaugh. There's the score. Wow, look at this out of Masco. It is Newburyport 44, Masco 20.
Wow.
How about that?
That sounds good.
Good job by the boys over there. We'll see if they can finish that one off.
That'll make the weekend feel a little better, knowing Newburyport boys.
It's a halftime score right there.
No, it's not over then.
Jake Robertson leading the way with 16 points. Casey McLaren with 13. Parker with 11. Seen those McLaren brothers in action? They're pretty dangerous.
I have, yeah. And Jacob Robertson is having a wonderful sophomore year.
Great shooter. Had him on the radio show yesterday, actually. Good kid.
Yeah.
Well-spoken kid.
He sure is, yeah. I think all those players are.
You know, usually I have found in my years that the coaches usually leave the interviews up to the upperclassmen, but to get a couple sophomores in there was kind of nice. It shows me they trust the sophomores.
Yeah.
Sophomores that can be trusted. Masco basketball up by 31, 49-18. Final 7 minutes of action here. DiPietro to Zipage. Driving it is Lucy Palmer. Nice little move by Palmer. Back rimmed it though. Rebound pulled down by Newburyport's Russo.
Palmer is one of the freshmen on the floor right now, and she's running the show, so she'll have to take a back seat next year to Miss Graves, but she's probably learning quite a bit from Miss Graves. If she has to cover her in practice, that's probably very
it's a good learning experience.
Good experience. If you have to cover her every day in practice, you're not going to meet up with anybody better from the other teams.
Metzger couldn't get the finish down low. Ball was blocked, and it's going to be Masco basketball. Newburyport definitely turns down a lot of good looks. They're very intent on getting that ball to the rim and making that one extra pass when a lot of times, and there's an offensive foul called. Number 11 from Masco, Jenna DiPietro.
Samantha Kavanaugh drew the foul, and believe me, the coach is going to remember that.
Clippers definitely a little gun shy though. Lily Troop just turned down a shot down this way too. Sophomore guard, Troop drives the lane this time. Layup does not go, and it's Masco basketball. Here comes Palmer, lost it, dribbled it off her foot. Good defense by Newburyport. Ooh, not sure that call was correct. Guess maybe there was Newburyport hand in there, so it's actually going to stay Masco ball. DiPietro to inbound, gets it to Palmer. Across the divisional line for Masco is Palmer. Swings it to Cepage, freshman.
Fellow
Oh,
freshman.
what a pass. A little backdoor, put just enough air under it to get it to Fillmore. Fillmore cannot finish, though. 2-on-1 chance back the other way for Newburyport. Good pass, Troop.
There you
Finds
go.
Turner, and there's a layup.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's how you get out in transition right there.
Yep.
Lead now down to 29 with just under 6 minutes to play. 49-20 Masco. That is a 10-second violation that the refs missed. Zakis swings it to Lucy Palmer. Palmer to DiPietro, driving the lane, contact there. Tough break for Newburyport. Refs missed the 10-second call down this end, and then Masco's going to end up getting to the free throw line here.
But that was what we just saw. I'm not quite sure who it was, but the Masco number 11 started to beat DiPietro, decided to attack the rim, and the Newburyport player stepped right in, didn't let her get past her. Drew the foul, but and then Masco misses the foul shot, so it's actually as good
missed
as
the 3 ball there because this isn't the NBA anymore. I guess they didn't call that a continuation there. That they didn't give him the free throws. The 3 ball does not go from Cepage. Cepage does come up with the rebound here, back the other way, and she's looking to run. Throws this ball up to Palmer. What a catch by Palmer, saving that ball from going out of bounds. Back to Cepage. Lucy Palmer. Cepage in the corner. Looking for a cutter, needs some help, kicks it back to Palmer. Masco using that whole shot clock with the big lead. There's DiPietro driving the lane. Bailout foul call, gonna call it on the floor.
There you go. That's actually a good foul. It's only 16 fouls, so they're not shooting 1-and-1. You prevent an easy layup.
Actually, I thought it was pretty good defense there. Driving a little out of control sometimes, these Masco kids. There's your pause, not gun shy as a freshman. Gonna like to see that. Shot does not go. Comes back out to Lucy Palmer. Nice up fake, jumps in and drains the shot and gets the foul. Pretty from Lucy Palmer.
That's pretty. That was a nice play.
51-20. A Masco lead now as Palmer's gonna go to the line and try to pay off the 3-point play here. Nice little up fake. Drove it to the free throw line, made the jumper and got fouled. That's good stuff. And the free throw does go. Good sequence there from Palmer. Sarah Fogarty is going to check back in for Masco. Fogarty was the one who had that hand injury there earlier in this ball game.
How did this team lose 4 games this year?
That is a good question. 52-20, the Masco lead here as Newburyport tries to get this thing to the finish line in respectable fashion. There's Troop to the line. It's going to be a foul call.
Yep, Lily Troop.
Should be
going
getting
to the
free
hoop.
throws there. Let's make sure she gets free throws. Yes, she's going to step to the line for 2.
Yes, that's a shooting foul, and the next foul will be 1-and-1.
First free throw, front rim, no good from Louis Troop. Full-fledged substitutions here from Masco.
It's like number 13 for Masco is Jessica DeLucia. She's a freshman, so it looks like they might have 3 freshmen in there now.
And the second free throw is an air ball, so 52-20 is the Masco lead here. 4.5 to go. What is a fairly quiet Newburyport high school gym right now. Masco, most of these subs here in action in the final moments, and to the free throw line for Masco goes number 12, Sarah Fogarty. You're gonna like to see that from the Masco bench. You get a lot of subs in there, and all these starters there are really cheering these girls on here.
Well, it's nice because they work so hard in practice, and imagine having to go up against those starters for Masco, and then come in here and they get a chance to get out there and show their talent.
Free throw does not go. Big rebound though. Charlotte Maxwell. Ball comes back to Fogarty, setting up the offense. To Lucia. Back to Cepage. In the corner, Fogarty. Back to DeLucia. Masco really working that shot clock here. They're probably going to take it under 10. most of the rest of this game here with the big lead. Little runner does not go from Fogarty, and the rebound pulled down from Newburyport's Metzger. Here comes Troop for Newburyport. 3.5 to go. Troop tries to throw that ball over the top to Metzger, does not connect. Another turnover for Newburyport. I'm not even going to ask you how many turnovers that is because I think we've gone to uncomfortable levels here.
Yeah.
It would probably be an ugly number if I had to guess.
I would say the turnovers are right up there with the points that Newburyport has scored tonight.
You might be generous. I think the turnovers might be
more.
Might be more.
Might have the lead on the points.
Masco's going to get to the free throw line again. Nice little backdoor cut from Charlotte Maxell. She gets fouled, and to the line she goes. 52-20 our score, 3:15 to go. Should give a shout out to our staff here on a Friday night. David Kramer, Tyler Newfill, Shara Brochure. We got camera to production, we got online streaming, we got Port TV, Port Television, PortMedia. My name's Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley. Big thanks to our crew, as always, bringing you hoops here on a Friday night from Newburyport High School. Clippers looking for some offense here. Final 3 minutes, ball down low.
Nice.
Gillingham lays it in for two.
No, that was Sadie Vandenberg.
Ah, yes, Vandenberg, my correction.
Yeah.
Masco up top. Fogarty swings it alongside to Zapage. Back to Fogarty, jumper for three. She actually got hit. Could have been a foul shooting the three. Good rebound down low. Ball went out of bounds, though, off Newburyport. Going to stay with Masco, 2.5 to go.
The referees might be swallowing their whistle from now until the end of the game.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, they might have a dinner date or something that they need to get to.
The lead is 32 for Masco. Ball down low. Nice drive to the rim. And number 33, Alex Locke, is going to get to the free throw line here with 2.5 to go in this basketball game. A very business-like win this is going to be from Masco here tonight at Newburyport High. Free throw from Locke is up and good. Put her on the score sheet. Second free throw up and good.
You can see Chris Dawes is still here up in the stands. We'll keep an eye on probably scouting Masco. His son is the head coach at the Amesbury School for the girls varsity.
Former Newburyport girls coach, Coach Dallas here.
Yeah.
Nice little lay in there from Leah Metzger that time. Grabbed a loose ball, took it to the rim, laid it in off the glass. 56-24, the Masco lead. Nice little update there from Fogarty. Takes it to the lane, gets fouled. Masco's really getting to that free throw line here down the stretch, driving it hard to the rim. Metzger comes out of the game for Newburyport after that layup. Free throw from Fogarty, back rim. She's been very active here in this second half, Sarah Fogarty has.
Yes.
Lanky left-hander here. Second free throw up and good. 57-24, the Masco lead. Entry pass from Megan Wynn is deflected out of bounds. Going to stay Newburyport's ball. Minute 54 left to play here in this basketball game. The Masco lead is 33. Vandenberg kicks it back to Troop. Troop finds an open Wynn in the corner. Well-designed play, just couldn't make the shot, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, those are the types of shots that I would have liked to seen in the first half. I mean, some of them could have gone, and that would have taken Masco out of their zone defense and opened up the game a little.
Masco here looking to take this thing to the finish line. Jumper does not go from the corner from number 23, Crystal Zapage. Quickly in transition comes Megan Wynn all the way coast to coast, lays it in with the left hand off the glass. 57-26, the Masco lead. Here comes Chapage. Throws it to Fogarty. She's not gun shy. Tries to shoot a free ball. Does not go. Rebound pulled down. Lily Troop. She looks to go coast to coast, and she does. Lays it in off the glass. So good fight here from the Clippers shown in the final moments. The lead is 57-28 for Masco. Sarah Fogarty sends it to DeLucia. Back to Chapage. Chapage, nice little cutter. Finds Maxio, does not go. Rebound, good battle down there. Still a battle, loose ball in the paint. It's going to be Newburyport's number 22, Vandenberg with the ball. Comes up with it, gets it to Lily Troop. Troop looking to go to work, final 30 seconds. She loses it, back the other way comes Masco. Chapage, nice little step through. Boy, is that pretty, but can't get the finish. A helter-skelter action here in the final seconds. Newburyport's Megan Wynn brings it back the other way. Win to Troop. Troop with 20 seconds to go. Shot clock's off. Ball down low. Another Newburyport turnover. That's fitting. Ooh, gets it right back though. Does Win and lays it in off the glass. That puts Newburyport into the 30s. 57-30. That should be where this thing finishes here. Masco, I think we'll just put this basketball in the pocket. Good job there. Not to shoot that ball by number 23, Crystal Chapage. Good sportsmanship there, and that is how this thing will end from Newburyport High. 57-30, Masco beats Newburyport here on a little bit of an ugly Friday night for Newburyport girls. I don't think they'll be too happy with that performance there, Jeff Foley, but this is a good Masco team as well.
That was a very good Masco team. However, at this point in the year with the state tournament on the line, I was hoping Newburyport might have come out with a little more moxie. They got down early, and after that they never came and challenged Masco, and that's going to be tough. Now it's going to be tough going forward because we have two teams I think that have beaten Masco, and that's Amesbury and Pentucket.
Absolutely. Jeff, let's do this. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the Giuseppe's postgame show in just a moment.
All right, this is the Giuseppe's postgame show here on PortMedia.
My name is Drew Holland, and with the star of the game here today, really, Matt Graves. What a game from you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Nice win. You really got to take kind of a breather there in that second half. It was a coach was kind of, I know you had a big lead, but he came on fire in there in that first half. Was that the key, really, try to get out to a big lead?
Yeah, we knew that Newburyport was not going to be like the team that we saw at the beginning of the season, and we've been hearing that they have been coming out really strong, so we wanted to just be as prepared as we could be.
You know, one thing I was mentioning during the game was, you certainly get your shots, but I love how you always find the open person. Your game is just so smooth and very unselfish as well. Is that key, try to get everybody involved for you, a big key for you?
Yeah, as much as possible.
We were asking during the game, how do you have 4 losses on this team? This seems like a really strong Masco team. 12-4 now, really good season you're putting together here.
Yeah, the 4 losses were definitely different teams that we played. We've come close each time, and each game has been a different learning experience with different competition, way different than the Cape Ann League, and it's just been a blast to play in them, even though we've come so close, but it's just been a battle every single game.
Absolutely. Is that pretty much how Masco plays, up and down all game? Looks like you're getting the rebound and get the ball to you and back the other way you go.
Yeah.
Pretty much. What's the key for the rest of the season here? This looks like a team that you probably think can make a tournament run, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's definitely one of our goals. We just want to come in the gym every day and step up on the court every game and work as hard as we can and come together as a team and just accomplish many things.
Matt Graves, only a junior too, so you got a senior year ahead of you. This must be a lot of fun for you right now, huh?
It is a lot of fun, yeah.
Matt Graves, thank you so much. Great
Thank
game.
you
It was
for
a pleasure
having me.
watching it.
Thank you.
Matt Graves on the Giuseppe's post-game show here. We'll be right back with more in just a moment on PortMedia. Here from Newburyport High School, 57-30 Masco. Newburyport falls to 8-7. Masco improves to 12-4, led there by Matt Graves, who was our star of the game, Giuseppe's star of the game. Big thanks to our sponsors, by the way. Giuseppe's bringing to you the post-game show. And also want to say thank you to Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, the Institution for Savings, and of course Giuseppe's. Big thanks to our two, David Kramer, Sarah Brocher, Tyler Neufeld. Big thanks to Jeff Foley, my partner tonight. My name is Drew Mulholland. This has been Newburyport Girls Basketball on PortMedia. Again, final score here from Newburyport High. It is Masco 57, Newburyport 30. Clippers fall to 8-7. Thanks for joining us on Friday Night Hoops. We'll see you next time.